Hello there, I'm elboydo, and welcome to From the Depths. And today I'm here with 7th Fleet. Say hello, 7th.
Hello. Sorry, I forgot my push-to-talk key.
Ah, dear mate. And today, 7th claims that he can tear my hood into two pieces with some evil monstrosity that he has created. So, no further ado, here's the hood, and I'll let 7th explain what he intends to do. Take it away, 7th.
You know how regular turrets are really glitchy, like the 360 ones?
Yep.
So are regular spin blocks. Imagine making them so glitched out that they fly away from each other and just kind of spaz out and spin it, and then setting the spin to 30 and putting a bunch of rams on them. That's what I'm going to do.
So, I saw a little thing a bit equivalent to that the other week when you put your turret glitch on, where you had, what is it, 4 turrets that just...
Six precision turrets.
6 turrets.
Different, more evil.
But
here we are. Okay, here we go. This
God.
won't be pretty.
Oh god. You spawn it in?
Yeah, I spawned it inside the middle of the hood. It's not going to be very pretty.
In the middle of the hood?
Yeah. Oh, here it goes.
Oh god.
Oh god. I can see them coming through. Jeez.
I've got nothing on my end. Oh
they should
god.
be here in a minute. Oh, it's terrible. I can't see damage just yet, but while I see a bit of explosioning, I see rams phasing through the hood.
I'm scared.
Okay, no, just circling out. Okay, there goes a few missing blocks, I think.
The
There's
frame
some more
rate is just...
explosions. There goes some more.
Oh god.
Okay, oh my god, it's getting ripped off.
Oh fuck, I see it now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell did you do to it?
Look what caused it. Do you see that?
What the fuck? What is that thing? That is not normal.
The white flyers drink
I'm calling the Geneva Convention on that.
Oh my
What?
God, look, there's only a few beams left. Sorry.
It nearly tore it in two.
I know, if I spun it a bit to the right, it might. If I... sometimes it's just chance, like, or if it kept going to the right. Like, now it's just flying around all crazy because it doesn't give a crap.
What the hell have you created, 7th? You just sank the hood with more efficiency. Fussyhead right now is currently kicking himself. Yeah, like I said, Fussyhead's kicking himself. He's wondering what he can do to his Bismarck to make it able to even compete with that. What the?
I told you it was evil.
I don't even know. I don't know what I believe anymore. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at the interior of the hood quickly.
I'm gonna spawn in another one. It's not done yet.
It's not done yet.
I'm not finished with it yet.
Oh god, the frame rate.
Oh, there it goes. Let's see. Now hopefully I can completely rip it in half, or I might kind of miss.
Oh god, there's even more.
Dang it spawned at the bottom. It like spawned on the bottom of the hood, and it kind of just is now crawling around and glitching out and flying of its own accord.
Alright, so
I love this.
you created dust devils.
Here's what I did. I took the regular spin blocks. I mean, like the 360 ones. I have an ACB that sets them to speed 30, and there's a giant ball of rams on each of one, so they don't like being touching. So they glitch out. So there goes more. This is probably gonna rip the hood, or it's gonna move away, of course.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, they're, as you can see, they're kind of big, and there's a bunch of them on like literally right next to each other. And they don't like that to the point where they will glitch out and fly all around the entire place, and just shred everything. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful and elegant.
Now,
I'm quite happy with it.
What I find quite interesting is that it's not even like you'd expect they'd break up, but they all sort of stick together.
Yeah, because in the middle they're all put on light blocks. Like the turrets are attached to light blocks, so they don't hit anything.
Hmm. That's crazy.
So, oh, here we go. Your hood's getting shredded more.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, I had to. The second turret is getting enveloped in rams.
Oh, yep.
Now it's gone.
I see that now. Oh god. It'd take a second.
That first, it just completely. First there was a hood, then there was no hood.
Oh god. There goes the forward observation deck. Fuck.
I think, yeah, I'm not sure there's much left. They always seem to move in the wrong direction. Like, they're always, for some reason, moving towards east. I don't know why, but it's irritating me.
Well, now they're taking out the forward
Yeah,
magazine.
one of them glitched down and just smacked the entire back deck off, like, back left deck off the hood.
Oh damn, yeah.
And this was like, nope, just fuck going out there. Oh, it looks like some of the turrets, I guess, hit the ground and broke off. Now they're flying through the air. Look at the sky. They're just covered in turrets.
Oh god.
I mean, not turrets, spin block ram things of evilness.
Oh my god. They're just everywhere.
I assume that this is a joke White Flyers design.
Oh.
Mr. Magist, however you say his name, seems slightly disappointed that it couldn't be weaponized successfully. Otherwise, it sounded like he wanted to actually use it as a craft.
I would not mind this being a craft. I mean, it is directly in the White Flyers. The only thing is,
this is like the complete embodiment of the White Flyers lore.
It is.
By the way, okay, I just cut the hood completely in half now. It's gonna fall apart.
Oh god.
Like in two.
I was just enjoying the spectacle of giant flying monstrosities.
At least, is that one beam gonna be left? Is that really gonna be how it be out? Really gonna be how? Is that really how it's gonna be? Like,
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. But you can't
right,
speak.
right. or is that? I don't know. The Rams are still kind of spinning around. I bet one's gonna hit it still.
Oh yeah, I think they've got it.
Yeah, if anything, there's just like one beam left, and that's it. If any.
Oh god.
Although that's getting higher. Oh, that's gonna hit it.
The bow's been torn apart.
Yeah. Yeah. It's completely slowly dismembering.
Oh god.
Yep. Now, they're going to the rear now.
How are they targeting?
They're not. They just glitch around until they hit something. This is the entire body. Like 3 light blocks and an ACB, and that's it. There's nothing else, and then turrets. I mean spin blocks. That's all. That's the entire craft.
This thing is genius.
It's so awesome.
Why we are not sending these abroad, I don't know yet.
I don't know. I can just see this being like a White Flyer special fleet, spawning them all over the battlefield about 50 blocks up and just raining these spinning things of doom upon everything.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying with well, I think it was Sinner. It's the White Flyers keeper law, any. Like, I can imagine them taking advantage of this. You know, spawning it about a few meters away from the the player AI ships.
Yeah, sadly, you can't weaponize this at all. The only way to contain the craft that it's put on is either have such a big craft that they really don't glitch out and it's kind of useless, or put it on a structure. Otherwise, if you press F9 and turn off the HUD, you'll notice that the green marker for them is glitching all around, especially on the ones that's really far out.
So this, oh, I just saw a shooting star.
That's probably a flying spin block.
Yeah. Oh god, these things are...
Your HUD, it's done. Wow.
You know what makes it all better though? The one magazine that blew the thing up in the first place is completely intact, and I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna remedy that. I'm sorry, but I have to.
God damn it! I shouldn't have said anything, should I?
I just spawned 3 in. Oh, also one of the old ones is slowly moving back to go shred it. Since you said that now, it has its own. It does its own targeting meanness thing.
I don't even know how this thing operates. It's just...
You know what's really fun? If you put a chair on it, and in single player, if you go warp to the chair and press caps lock in build mode, they all come flying back like out of the sky, and then they'll just glitch out more once you let go of caps. It's awesome.
The sheer absurdity of this thing is it's crazy, man. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Right, alright.
It is spawning in. I'm sorry, but I think the hood's toast. Well, I mean, it was already toast.
Oh my...
It's totally toast now.
How many did you spawn?
I spawned 3. There's just a lot of spin blocks on each. I think the magazine just blew up. That one that you said didn't blow up.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
This is why we can't have nice things.
because I just break the spin blocks. This works at turrets too, but it's not as weaponizable. Say if you can't make them spin really, really quickly, the rams, because they're still spinning. Like the full force of my ram spinning and hitting is applied when these things touch. That's like the beauty of this.
So, what would you say is making them actually fly?
Just in crazy glitched out physics. Here, hold on a second.
I mean, what part of...
I need to pause the recording for a minute. You don't have to.
Oh, that's cool. I've still got... I'm still recording. I'm just looking at this lovely flight of a million different ship-breaking monstrosities flying through the sky. But holy crap. That's only where I can react to this. The seabed is just littered with pieces of the hood. And I've lost the hood now. It's just piles of torn apart ship. Broken everything, really. I mean, I seriously believe that those could be converted into some sort of ultra weaponized thing.
I am back. By the way, if you said anything, I didn't hear it because I off. I'm also recording again. Wow, the hood is really completely destroyed now. There's like nothing left.
Yeah, I was saying like that just like the pieces of the hood are spread across the bottom of the ocean. It's fallen sank. I mean, there's very little left of it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the reason these things fly around is because since those spin blocks are jerking around so much, it appears that they apply force to the main vehicle, which weighs like 0.003 mass or something. So it just gets flung around like crazy, and that pulls the other spin blocks, or at least that's how I'm assuming it works. Also, the fact that the light blocks makes them bounce really, really well in water, like kind of fly around. If you remember, if you've made a vehicle at the bottom of the ocean, like a single block, and replace that with a light block, you know that it flies crazy high.
Oh yeah, because the light blocks don't actually have any mass, do they?
I think it's like 0.001 or something, like insignificant like that.
Yeah.
They also don't appear to respect the laws of physics, because they will continue bouncing in the water up to the same height and down and up to the same height without losing any altitude ever. I think it's because they don't have any drag, I bet.
Well, damn.
Since they're supposed to be like not really there kind of thing or something.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. I kind of discovered it while screwing around with the first turrets. I was like, you know, that was fun messing with the precision turrets. I wonder if regular turrets are also glitchy. I wonder what I can do with those. Then I put some of those Iowa turrets on regular regular turrets, like from the sub-object editor. And those things glitched around and flew across the entire map kind of thing. Here, I'll spawn that in to show you. So then I thought, wait, honestly, I think it was either I thought of it or I was talking to probably Solasphere and he said to put rams on it. I don't remember who it was. So I did, and it was awesome. Then I remembered, spin blocks might work well for this, and they did. And thus, it was born.
Oh god. And this is why I can't have nice things.
Okay, let's see. This is basically the same principle, but with regular turrets, and they kind of tend to fly around the entire map without coming back. Let's see if it is what I hope it is. Because I have meaningless names for my crafts.
Oh, damn it. Like, if they could make it so, I don't know, so these could spawn in for about a minute, that'd be brilliant for a right player's mission, you know. You're traveling through an area, then beneath the waterline, that happens. I mean,
or if you could weaponize this successfully to where you could guide it to the target via something, but docking beams don't work. I've tried that.
Damn.
Also, they shred their parent vehicle, I think, if you aren't using something that's hard to hit, if I remember correctly.
What don't they shred?
They won't shred rubber, although I've actually had them glitch inside vehicles that are covered entirely with rubber and destroy everything on the inside.
God.
Yeah, they're fairly evil and just horrible. Has it spawned in yet?
I don't believe so, but holy crap.
Doesn't look like it. I haven't seen a lag spike. I'm gonna scrap some of these. Oh, wait, I
Yeah.
can't. They're too far away for the E menu. Only one or two is in range.
Oh god.
Oh, it's at 18% health.
The poor hood.
4,000 blocks out of 23,000.
I'm not gonna lie, I really did not expect that degree of devastation.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, most people don't seem to. What do you think? We just kind of like shred a bit of it, like kind of some of the internals or something, but not completely rip it in half.
I thought it might get to 1 and 2, but I didn't expect it to.
You were thinking buzzsaws, man. This is way beyond the buzzsaw.
You created something that I will have nightmares about for years.
I'm gonna find a way to make it target flying things and submit it as white flyers.
Definitely. I mean, like, it doesn't even need to target them. It can just be there.
Yeah, although it tends to fly away from everything, like half the time, because just like it's not truly trying to fly away. It's just kind of bad luck a lot of times.
Put a couple thrusters on it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, you can't, because remember the main vehicle glitches out too much. It doesn't work.
Oh damn.
There, look in the E menu and then look at like the closest spike ball thing. Look at the blue square icon spinning around like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Should I restart the server and then show you some of the other crazy glitchy things I've had? Like just return to lobby real quick.
Yeah, let's do a couple quick ones.
All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Just pick the scene. Let's do this.
Yeah. We got about 60 minutes, so yeah, we got plenty of time to do a couple more crazy things.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Alright, let's do it.
I hate it when I name something and I name it something useless. Then I go back. I'm like, what even is this? And I don't want to bother spelling it in, so it just remains there. Okay, let's see what this thing is.
I used to have a crazy labeling scheme for everything.
Yeah, you had some nutty version thing that like used every single letter in the alphabet and then some, and used them twice then.
Yeah, that was for the Takeo. I remember that. It was, what was it? It was like, I used to each letter of the alphabet. Then when it was going between versions, it would go like A, B, B, A, and then it would use
nutty.
numbers.
You just had to scroll for like 5 minutes. I remember that in the stream to like actually find it, load it in.
Oh god, the Takeo came out beautifully though.
It did. It was very nice. Although the drag update seems to have kind of broken it, made it list badly.
Oh no, I'm fixing that. The latest version I put up,
Excellent.
it's a little bit better.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I think I still have one of the older versions. Excellent though. I wonder why that thing hasn't loaded in. If it even is loading in, it's not too crazy. Here, I'll spawn another one.
I'm just enjoying the environment.
That one was called Turret, and the T is lowercase. Turret 3. The T is lowercase, and everything else was uppercase and crap. This one's called Turret Madness version 2. Let's see what that's about.
You need to start giving these meaningful names. I mean, it is a turret.
Yeah, I know, and they are kind of crazy. At least I gave that last thing that shredded the hood a meaningful name. It was spiked ball thing, which is fairly accurate.
That's very accurate for what I saw.
I could have renamed it like spinning balls of death and pain misery, but that was too much effort.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think that would fit with it.
I don't know. Oh, things fit. It just makes a horizontal scroll bar up here, which is irritating. And I've deleted all my designs that had long names because of that.
Every single thing I submit for every future competition you do is gonna have a long name. Just so it will have a horizontal scroll bar.
It's folder specific, so it won't irritate me that much because I put them in their own separate folder instead of my main one.
Damn.
Why aren't things loading in? Oh, this is irritating. Okay, apparently the first one was... Okay, let's just, like, talk for a minute while we wait for those to load in.
That's what we were doing anyway.
Yeah.
I was enjoying this nice surrounding.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, just to see as a test, I got like I wanted to build one and I cut the Excalibur in half and it was able to keep fighting and work just fine with literally right down the middle, literally half of it missing.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
It's wait, that stuff. I don't think stuff is loaded in because nothing has happened on my screen.
No, I think it started loading the environment.
Ah,
Damn.
you know what sucks? Harpoon missiles don't work on structures.
Yeah, structures aren't designed to move, are they?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't pull things to a structure, which is sad. 'Cause
Oh,
I wanted to
what?
put a bunch of, yeah, I wanted to put a bunch of rams on spin blocks and crazy stuff there, and just pull vehicles and let them get shredded. It would have been so satisfying to watch.
That'd be brilliant. Like, you could have a little mini meat grinder.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. And I was probably going to plan on refining it and making it a white flyer thingy. Just having pulling these giant ships to just shred it.
Oh, damn. I love the white flat logic. If you can't put a ram on it, then it's no use.
Yeah, except when you get things like, what is it called, the Valkyrie or whatever. That thing's just like the most evil thing I've seen. Oh crap! I just spawned one. Dang it.
What, Valkyrie?
The Valkyrie white flyer ship. The like one that goes
Yeah.
70 meters per second and has the crazy HEAP cannon on the top.
I know the one. I've always got a feel that one is a little bit OP.
Yeah, some of the white flyers designs made by I think it's Righteous Sinner was the old white flyers dude. His designs are a bit off for being the third faction in the game.
A new white flyers, dude?
No, the old one.
Yeah, I mean, is there a new one?
I believe he might have resigned. Let me go check that.
Oh, I thought he was still doing it. Oh, no, he had a good eye for what he wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I've always felt AP rounds were not effective enough to be used in combat.
Oh no, he was the one who stuck HEAP ones on everything, like with a .1 reload, I think. Those evil things. Yeah, he's not a dude anymore.
Alright.
Keeper of the lore. Let me find. I think he resigned somewhere. Let me look.
Probably just, you know.
I think he said he didn't have enough time or something.
Yeah, that happens with a few people. I think Trek had a similar issue where he's got a lot of things going on.
Oh, there it goes. Yay! Oh, there's the other one not loading too.
I saw something fuck up.
Here, hold on a second. Okay, where'd the other one go?
I saw something fly off in the side when I was not.
Just kind of look around the center of the map. You should see some turrets spinning in midair, kind of like slowly drifting away.
I can't see nothing.
It might take a minute to load in. Is there anything marked on your map? Like, I mean, the HUD, like a friendly or enemy thing?
I ain't got nothing. I ain't even got a map.
I mean, like, if you unhide the HUD, like, we're right below the direction,
Nope.
like the...
Nothing.
That means you probably just has it loaded in. Yeah, it should probably soonish, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. White flares, they would benefit a lot more from the custom cannon update, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like right now, the problem.
I think the Steel Striders will also. Sorry.
Oh yeah, definitely Steel Striders. You're right there, cause well, you're a law master for them, aren't you?
Yep.
So,
I can. Hopefully that it also will get cannons that are more effective. Here's his resignation thingy.
I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I mean, he had a really good eye for white flares designs.
If you're in full screen, I want to suggest switching windows. That doesn't normally work well with recording software.
No, I can't. I'm locked in.
Yeah. I made a mistake with Bandicam. It's a bit irritating for me because I had two monitors, so it's easy for me to do when it pauses and it stops my recording then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've started doing a bit more editing as well nowadays.
Yeah.
Recording,
I
but
tried using After Effects, but After Effects doesn't support varying frame rate, so that means if it changes, like say from 29 to the other thing loaded in from like 29 to.
am I still in the same game?
The audio desyncs. You should be. Maybe stuff just didn't load in for you. I'm not sure. I just got a lag spike too. Here, I'll just send you the blueprint later on. Here, let's restart the server.
Yeah, a little bit of this. Yeah, I don't know. Today I feel like not editing though. I like the banter, bit of chit chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I reckon a custom cannon update would, like the white flares especially. They need better AP guns.
Yeah.
Like right now, you know, with Retaliator, I tried to make it AP only, but it's just, difficult to justify.
Your team?
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect.
Alright.
But yeah, I've noticed AP only, you can't justify it really.
Yeah.
But
I hope. Go on.
But yeah, hopefully, I don't know, we get something equivalent to kinetic warheads. Not kinetic warheads, but you know what I mean. Sabot rounds, which will be able to go straight through a vessel, but you know, with more AP. But I don't know, it's something to make it better penetrating.
Yeah, I hope we can get better cannon targeting also, so we can make usable AA cannons. That would be awesome. Without having to have a giant barrel make it look ugly, so we can put like 5-inch guns to use kind of thing for AA purposes. Also, I would like to make something that would pierce right through a ship with crazy AP, like almost as a test design thing, an experimental ship. I think that would be cool.
Definitely on that one.
I've even tried that a few times, but even if you put like the max of gauge and AP on it, it still bounces off far too much to work well.
Yeah, like I said with the Tally, I noticed that a lot. Like it could penetrate straight through a Valiant, but the amount of deflection you got, it's absurd. It just, you know, you get through one layer and it just bounces around. Nothing.
Yeah. Or it just glances off the side.
That's it. And then
Let's see, what should we spawn in?
Any type of crazy invention. Yeah,
Let's see. I don't have anything more glitchy. I think but that's not crazy big.
I'm quite scared that you got crazy big things.
The 6 Iowa turret things are too much for the connection.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I do have something, but it's not big. It's kind of a nice little thing I was working on. I was trying my hand at like a little sailing ship thing, and this is what I've came up with. It's not finished yet, and I still need to do the rear somewhat, but and also the sails.
Oh, that's cute.
Finished, so that's why it's doing that. Yeah, the kill's a bit ugly, but I kind of had to do it. I quite like the cascading shape thing with like the alternating between slope and beams.
Yeah. I think oh yeah, one useful thing is Kuma Fox posted on the forums a little infograph about how to do sails.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Basically, that spin blocks suck. Don't use them.
Yeah, but it's just kind of gutting because I depend on them.
Yeah. So it seems basically use square sails on the side, but have triangular sails without square sails with winches, triangular sails without winches.
Yep, and if you want to, so long as you got about 4 or 5 triangular sails down the middle of your ship, you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel. I get logic, but I feel it needs a bit of fixing.
Yeah.
Because.
So it appears that's mainly the AI's fault, but it doesn't know how to use sails properly.
Yeah, it get fixed in time.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe one day we're gonna go. I think like I said that we're gonna get custom like Lua scripting, which would be absolutely amazing.
I'd never get anything done.
Oh, you would just spend all your time coding the AI or something.
Kind of, but it would be terrible. It would be able to detect something using such a high degree of recursion that would take 5 hours to detect its own arse. Like, when it comes to coding, I don't know, I know what I'm doing, but it's never effective.
This is a tiny destroyer I spawned a minute ago, but that I've been working on with these steel striders. I haven't submitted it yet, but it should spawn in a second. It's not very big. It's quite tiny. There it is. It's quite a tiny little thing. Do you see it yet or no?
Yeah, I see it.
It has a lot. The torpedo launchers on it though were nasty and they hurt quite a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that a minute ago.
Yeah, I think, let's see, there's 3 per launcher, and there's 2 frags with low cones and a slight elevation on each, and there's 4 launchers.
Yeah.
There's also a small main gun that I mainly put on for aesthetic purposes. Doesn't do much at all.
This thing really flies.
Yeah, it goes rather fast.
It makes me think a little bit of the sort of. I think in World of Warships you've got a lot of Japanese style craft. Which is. Well,
I stole the. I kind of stole the smokestack design. I kind of looked at IX's Yamato's smokestack design because I thought it looked great. If you saw it.
I had with all Japanese ships, to be fair, they had very beautiful aesthetics when it came down to the smokestack and all that.
Yeah. I think IX just like hit the nail on the head too with it. It looked awesome. So I kind of saw what he did exactly with it and tried to replicate it with this one some.
Yeah, like IX. I can't even pronounce his name. IXOS.
I'm not sure if it's like IXOS or if it's IXOS or what is it. People need to like start making a pronunciation guide for people like me who butcher names.
IXOS.
I don't
No,
know.
IX.
I pronounced the IXOS in 2 tournaments and he hasn't complained yet, so I'm going with that.
Well, I'm gonna have to pronounce it differently in a British accent and make it sound correct. So IXOS.
Oh, and this is a little cargo ship that I made for when localized resource becomes a thing.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, it's quite tiny. I'm not sure it has very many armaments at all. I think it just has that small little thing. Oh, my dude must have a bad connection. It keeps coming online. Anyway, it just has that little missile launcher and some scrap arrows, and it goes fast.
It does make me wonder when resource transporting comes into play. Will it mainly be we'll have, if you want to repair your ship, you need one of these little fellas around with a lot of resource. Or will it be, if you want to get a lot of resources, you don't get a lot from ships, find one of these beggars, nick
I
it.
think it might be more like if you want to build a ship or repair a ship, like you said, you'll need to have something with resources nearby, like one of these with supply pumps, or like an entire fortress structure thing.
That could be quite good. I mean, right now there's one thing that bothers me where, there's no real, other than armament and defense, you have no real logic to your ship. Like,
Yeah.
not your ship, but you know what I mean? Like, it's only defense and armament. You don't need to worry much about vital areas, being able to maintain and repair. And with most ships, from what I can tell, you normally need at least some degree of preparation for repairing it.
Yeah.
And that, I think, might add a good aspect to the game.
Oh yeah, I have something that I think you'll like. Let me find it. It looks quite nice. I was trying to make a. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. Let me look for it. Oh, that's something else. Where is it? Might be my main folder.
Oh dear. You need to categorize your folders, mate.
I do, but a lot of my designs sometimes I accidentally save them in the wrong thing. Let's see. I think this is it. Let's find out. Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh,
It looks quite nice.
I don't even know where I'm looking. Oh, here we are.
See it?
What is that?
It's a kind of dive bomber propeller / partly jet fighter. That thing that I didn't finish all the way, but it looks quite nice. Also, it's in the water for some reason, because the AI is probably stupid.
Sounds pretty much
There
correct.
it goes.
Looks very
There you go,
impressive.
guys. It's really irritating. Yeah, it looks quite nice also. If you set your fleet colors to Steel Striders, then it looks rather nice, a paint scheme.
Definitely.
I like how it looks head on. I think it's one of my favorite parts. Yeah, I didn't end up finishing it simply because it doesn't work very well as combat-wise, and I was making this for the Steel Striders, like for an old kind of propeller plane bomber thing. But I think I really like how it looks, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a little beautiful thing. It reminds me a lot of American aircraft
Yeah, I
in the
based
Second
it
World War.
off- Yeah, that's exactly what I based it off. I even got some plans somewhere. Let me look for them. Like, see what I based it off. Of course, it had more than like the 2 bombs that planes then carried because, well, for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I found out my Lancaster.
I think it may have been I want to say the Thunderbolt or something along those lines. Let me look.
Okay. You know, one thing that caught me that I don't know, I didn't get much appreciation on the forums, but could be quite useful in the long run, is a thing that IOXS put regarding replica lawkeepers. Dauntless? Ah, right. Where's it?
There.
Oh, right, you linked me.
Yeah, I like to hear it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Dauntless. Quite a lovely little craft.
Yeah, that's what I based it off of.
I wish I could provide a link. But yeah, one thing that caught me with IOXS, he mentioned a replica lawkeeper section. So I think we...
Oh, that's right. I think I read something on it, like, almost adding replicas into the game on a separate spawn menu that didn't work in campaign or something like that.
Yeah, I reckon that could be very, could add a whole new level, personally. Yeah. As then, you got your basic campaign, then you got a load of replicas, and, that would mean that the game would be rivaling, well, a lot of military games. As everyone, everyone wants to be able to get a game where they can put up a, do Bismarck versus a Hood battle any day. And if you can do that in game, then happy days.
Yeah, I loaded in another bomber, although it's raining so you can't see it. It's when I submitted, it's kind of in the limbo area right now.
I'm back in the main menu.
Wait, what, did you quit the game or what happened?
It all broke on me.
Okay, should I restart the server thing?
Oh, no, don't worry. Well, I don't know, I think we're getting on a little bit for time. Let's just see if we'll restart one more time, have a quick look, but I think we're just around the 40-minute mark.
Alright.
So, nope, and it's all, the game's decided to break on me. I think it's issue on my end. Yeah, it appears that my game's decided to crack up on me.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, I reckon for now we've covered the main things. We've seen you completely and utterly devastate the Hood. I mean, those things are just absurd. I don't know what you did with them. I don't know where
I'll
you...
send you the blueprint. You can, like, dissect it and see what horrible methods it uses to work.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get your Dark Alliance and I'm going to tear it apart.
I'll destroy the Dark Alliance in half. I'll tell you that right now.
Exactly, and that's...
The Dark Alliance is really, really deep. It has quite a large draft, so... I might not rip it all the way top to bottom. I'm not sure, though.
I don't care. That's what I intend to do, at least. But other than that, we've seen quite a lovely few of your creations.
Some of them are more horrifying than others.
Yeah. Well, the ones we've seen, apart from the crazy ones, are reasonably tame. Other than that, we've had a nice bit of chit chat about the game. There is a few of the potential updates, I believe. Well, I think we've covered a little bit on the potential updates, mainly the custom campaigns, which would lead on to better multiplayer. Hopefully, I think the multiplayer should follow after the campaigns, won't it?
Yeah.
Which, that would mean, well, a lot more multiplayer potential once you can create your own campaign. So what we did here, we could...
And then once a lot of the bugs are worked out and such.
Oh yeah, of course, after all the bugs are sorted out, it will work.
Yeah, like right now I think one of the things is, I want to say all the repair bots transmit their individual locations constantly or something like along those lines.
Do they?
Something horrible like that.
Alright, I always thought they were just, there to look pretty.
No, yes, they actually, in multiplayer, transmit the location and what block they're repairing or something needless and bandwidth heavy like that.
Oh damn. Like, it'd be nice if they could just, if there was a method of just reducing it to not even need a repair bot to be visible.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that Nick's a brilliant man.
Or repair bots that you can set to repair certain blocks first.
Being able to categorize that would be brilliant.
Yep.
I mean, the amount of times I've had a ship knocked out and, it's your turret's gone, you have no torpedoes, you're disarmed, but your repair bots are trying to... Yeah, that's it. They're trying to fix the railings or your mast.
You can't fall over. You can't go overboard.
Yeah, exactly. You can't afford a drink, but you know, you're gonna be in a drink anyway, given time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel we've covered a good bit in this episode. Like, thank you very much for taking the time to show off your creations. Not thank you so much for destroying my hood. But yeah, it's been great. Hopefully, I can in the future we could probably do a few more of these.
Yeah,
You know?
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, like I reckon we need a bit of structure, but yeah, it's been fun. So I'd like to thank you very much, 7th Fleet, for coming in, and
No problem.
thank you for having me on your video as well. If you put this up on your channel, depending on how it all goes. And
Yeah, it'll probably come after the tournament video.
yes, you still got to finish off that tournament. I want.
I have one last video to record. I'm gonna try to do that today. If I can't, I'll do it maybe tomorrow if I have time.
That's
Soonish.
Trireme versus Inconceivable, isn't it?
Yeah, I already played the first round, but it took forever because you'll see in the video. I'm going to add to ×4 of it. It's like over an hour long, but it'll condense into like 40 minutes, the entire episode max.
Well, I can't wait to see that then. That'd be crazy. Alright, well.
There was a lot of waiting around.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Alright, so, to sum it up, I've been elboydo. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you 7th Fleet for being here, and thank you for having me on your video. And we're both, you'll see 7th Fleet linked to my featured channels, and he's done a lot of great videos, a lot of varied stuff in FTD, outside of FTD. He's handled a lot of the bigger tournaments outside of I think it's the Nita tournament is the only real
I think that's the
alternative.
That's, one of the main ones right now.
Yeah, I think it's only you in the Nita tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a Battle of the Miniatures tournament, but frankly, they didn't like go anywhere. Like they similar designs, but in an intro video, whatnot. But after that, nothing happened or something.
Yeah, a bit of a shame that because it had potential. But other than that, I guess for everyone, check 7th Fleet out, and if you haven't, then check me out. I'm elboydo. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy, guys. You want to sign off as well?
Oh yeah, I already stopped recording. Oops.
Oh dear.
I stopped recording like right after you said it. Take it easy.
I never stop recording. But yeah, I wish I could edit this, but it's been too good. And it's I just saw a fox leg it across the roundabout and jump a fence.
It's like a mini podcast thing. Speaking of which, I'm actually doing one this Saturday with a few other people.
Oh yes, I saw that. Right now you see that I'm plugging everything in the last 5 minutes for anyone still here. Yes, that's the FTD podcast. I was gonna go in for that, but thought I wouldn't be around because of uni work. But yes, so when is that? Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be on Twitch, I believe, and I will also record and put up a video later.
Splendid. Well, we'll see it then. Anyway, that's all for today. Take it easy, guys. Bye for now.